What keeps me motivated? What keeps me motivated is my drive. You know what I mean? I don't do nothing if I'm not if I'm gonna take the extra time out of my day to do something. I'm gonna give it my all. I want to be the best at it. I know bodybuilding is frowned upon and say you the best, you will be the best. I don't care. If I'm doing it, I'm going to give it my all because I want to be the best. I don't train on. I don't cheat on my diet. I don't care what it is. I'm not eating no extra gram of peanut butter. I ain't taking no sipping no diet. I don't even drink soda. You know, you see dudes drinking diet soda. To me, that's weak. I'm a lock in. That's what a real dog is. A real dog can flip that switch, go cold turkey, and get in his bag to get the results that he want to get. You can't say you really want something if you're not willing to flip that switch, no matter how hard it is. Flip the switch and get in your bag. Put in the work that everybody else can't do or having a hard time doing so you can get to where you're trying to go. What up though, YouTube? It's your boy Big Takeover checking in again. We back with another video, man. Y'all see where we at today. Oh, Southside Iron, man. Got the Southside Iron hat on, him in the strength shirt on, putting in that work for my folks, right? But today we over here finna put in some legs, solo dolo per usual. Got the tripod. It's 12:50. So it was supposed to be a rest day today, it's Sunday. But since I'm gonna go in and work the holiday tomorrow, I'm gonna just take tomorrow off. It'll be easier for me to take off on a work day instead of a off day because my rest day diet, I only get carbs in the first meal. Not that I be craving anything or hungry, but it's a lot easier to stay busy on a work day opposed to a rest day. An off day. You know what I mean? So I prefer to take my rest days on my work days, because this is the only thing I'm gonna do today. Train, then I'll probably stop at the car wash, wash the whip up. But other than that, I already cooked my food for the week. Well, I gotta make some beef today. But other than that, ain't gonna take long. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else to do on this good Sunday, man. So we gonna take tomorrow off, kick back. But y'all be sure to drop them hundreds in the comment section, man. For those who are interested in peptides, or Clean, or T3, the Rata. We got everything, man. Hit that aminos, the authentic aminos link in the description, man, to use Takeover20. It'll give you 20% off. For your supplement needs, go to the Define Nutrition link. It's gonna automatically apply 10% off at checkout if you hit that link. We got the walk pass down there. We got the training program, so those who are interested in programs, go down there and help yourself out, man. We got bench press programs, power building programs, 6-week hypertrophy programs. I know that ain't how you say it, but hey, that's how I say it. But we finna get to this work, man. Let's get it. Drop them hundreds in the comment section. Hit the thumbs up for your boy. Subscribe to the channel. I know the leg days don't really do that well, so if you heard, shout out to you, but we gonna get it anyway. Let's go. All right, guys, so for starters, my mics wasn't working when I first started filming, so if the mics ain't working, I'm gonna have to do a voiceover. Shout out to Apple for always changing things and making mics not work on their phones. Apple, you garbage. If it wasn't for the FaceTime and the Find My iPhone feature to share my location with my kids, I wouldn't even have an iPhone. But we finna get started on these hamstrings. Y'all know I love to get started with the hamstrings. Since I've been doing so, I've noticed a tremendous difference, tremendous growth in my hamstrings. So we're gonna keep doing that. We on this Paramount seated hamstring curl. Good, this is good money right here, man. Good money. That ain't what I done did. I done pushed the button, my bad, guys. Man, this joint here so good. I'm telling you guys, when you look at the guys, man, on a national level, on these national stages, you look. Hamstrings and back be most guys' biggest weak point. I assure you that hamstrings and back won't be our weak point when we get on stage. I assure you. We're going to keep hammering away at back. We're going to keep hammering away at hamstrings. And today I hit a new low. Yeah, I know I had a refeed Thursday, I believe it was. Thursday I had a double cheeseburger, a big old slice of cornbread, and about 8 Reese's. And today I hit a new low, man. So today we hit 229.8, you know, and I should drop. I'll probably be a little inflamed, you know, once I train legs. The legs, I usually weigh about 2 or 3 more pounds the next morning after I train legs, but tomorrow will be a rest day, so I should be lighter come Tuesday. And I check in Tuesday as well, so that's a good thing, you know. Coach will be happy with the new low. So we just got to keep digging, man. Like I said, I'm having fun with it. I'm taking it one day at a time. I'm just grinding, man. Gonna start with 6 sets on the hamstrings long. I like to start with at least 5 to 6 sets on hamstrings. This is, the seated hamstring curls has been the most effective hamstring exercise for me that I've noticed since I've been really paying a lot of attention to my hamstrings. Seated hamstring curls have taken my hamstrings to the next level. Lying hamstrings as well. I'm actually getting some lying hamstrings in today as well. He got one outside in the yard. It's nice outside today, but we're supposed to be getting a cold front or whatever, so I'm gonna take advantage of the yard while I can, while I'm over here, because once it get cold, I definitely won't be out there. But we added a little weight. We at 100 now. I think we was at like 60 when we started. So we hit 2 sets right here and progress after those 2. Nice and easy. Yeah, there we go. Now we talking. I took that defined pump. Yeah, I know I be on that defined pump almost every training session. Legs and all, I'm taking that defined pump, man. We ain't ducking no wreck, we want the pump. Pump nasty in the hamstrings already after 3 sets. I'm telling y'all, man, if y'all ain't got the defined pump and the defined pre, you missing out, bro. You know, you're missing out. I ain't gonna tell you nothing good that ain't good. I ain't gonna stand behind no product if it ain't good. Oosh. I gotta do better at showing my product in the videos. That's why I think that's something that I need to do better. Show the products, to show you guys that these are the products that I really use. Yep. Come on. Hamstrings on fire. Sheesh. Ooh, stand up, let that blood circulate a little bit. We're gonna go up on this last one. We at 100. We're gonna go up to about, let's try that 160 out, man. Let's see if we can hang with that 160. Y'all see the boy getting leaner, man. See the separation coming, you know. Yes, sir, excuse me. Like I was asking in the comments, why have I transitioned to more machine-based exercises? And like I explained, I'm in my bodybuilding mode right now. I still want to bang heavyweight, still do free weights when I can, you know, but we focusing on shaping the body right now. We use the power lifts when we're in the surplus for the most part. to build that density. But as you get deeper and deeper in your deficit, you want to transition to machines. You still can throw in free weights, but you want to transition into machines to be sure that you're getting good quality work and not wasting energy, you know, racking and unracking weights and things like that when your energy is limited. Like yesterday, I did some dumbbells, and then I switched to machines. I had chest, switched to dumbbells, and then switched to machines, you know what I mean? So you still want to throw in and incorporate the barbells and the dumbbells, but you have to gauge it based off how you feel, you know? But let's get it. Set 5 right here. Jeez. All right, guys, see you on that good old cybex machine. Some people will say, oh, that's the easiest leg press machine. If you really performing this exercise the correct way, getting deep range of motion, it's no easier than any other leg press, you know what I mean? Any machine, any leg press will be easy if you're short stroking and you're using your hands on your knees to help push the weight. But we started with 4 plates, hamstrings nice and warm, nice and pumped. We're gonna start with 4 plates. We're gonna hit 2 sets, add 2 plates, hit 2 sets, add 2 plates. If you're a returning subscriber, I'm sure you've seen this exercise before, this workout before. You know, like I always say, I don't go in and try to reinvent the wheel. I do things that I know that works, you know what I mean? So let's get this work going, guys. It's been a minute since I've been on this one. Put my feet at a narrow stance, place them to where I'm getting some hamstring action, some hamstring activation, but mostly quad activation. I'm actually a little too high for my liking. Scoot the feet down a little bit. There we go. Get deep. This right here really pump the legs up, man. Really pump the legs up. This is hands down, besides that the leg press over at AFF, I think it's made by I want to say Flex. No, it's not Flex. I think it's a cybex. It's a cybex. Hands down, my 2 favorite leg press machines, man. The new stuff, it's cool, but I just don't really rock with the new stuff like that, man. Because you often see a lot of guys load up a lot of weight on the new stuff. And then when they get on the older stuff, they can't do it. So in so many words, it's telling you that the newer machines assist you a lot more than the older machines. That's why them guys was a lot more yoked back in the days. They had that different look. Like Arnold and Flex, Wheeler, you know, they had a different look. They didn't look big and bubbly, you know. They looked hard and dense. More aesthetic pleasing to me. You know what I mean? That's the look I really like. Let's get it. 2 plates. Simple but effective, guys. Yep. So we got 6 plates on here now. We're gonna take it for another set, 2 sets of 10. Let's get it. So the objective is you're starting with lightweight, getting your rep work in, and as you progress throughout the workout, you want to progress in weight. So it's going to get challenging as you get more weight on there, but you're also getting your rep work, and then you're going to work up to your heavy work. The goal is to be able to do 10 while you're fatigued, is to be able to get 10 with as much weight as you can get up to. You know, sometimes I'll work back down. Today I'm not gonna work back down because I want to do other things. But that's the goal, to lift as much weight for as many reps as you can. You know, that way you're getting the best of both worlds. So I'm probably gonna do more sets over here than a traditional bodybuilder do throughout his whole workout. You know what I mean? That's why you don't see me work out with a lot of bodybuilders, because my mindset and my approach is a lot different from other guys, and there's no point to try to collaborate or link to be training partners if we have 2 different approaches when it comes to training. Let's get it. Yeah, see, I'm getting at full range too, man. Full range of motion, getting deep in that basement. But we ain't getting in the basement, but we getting in the hole with it. We ain't short stroking. We holding on to the handles. You know, you pull yourself or squeeze it as hard as you can, or whatever you gotta do to make sure you get clean reps. But whatever you do, don't put your hands on your knees to push the weight. Don't come straight down. You know, this is limited range of motion if you have your legs right in front of you, coming straight down to your chest. You shorten yourself. Open the legs, open your knees, so you're able to basically sit between your knees. You're getting much more out of each rep. That's when the glutes and the hamstrings start to come into play. You know what I mean? No matter how much weight you're using, if you're not getting quality reps, in my opinion. The goal is to build the physique, not build the ego. Let's get it. Set 2. Come on. Whoosh. Aside. Ooh, quads pumped up now, boy. Sheesh. Let's get it. Let's add 2 plates. We climbing on up that ladder, guys. All right, guys, so now we up to 8 plates. But as I said, I'm in a deficit currently cutting. So you must make adaptations. You must make adjustments and adapt as needed or where you see fit during your training. So instead of doing 2 sets with the 8 plates, I'm gonna do 1 set, and then I'm gonna work up to 10. I'm gonna go up to 10 plates. I'm gonna do 1 set, and then depending on how that feels, that'll determine whether I increase more weight the following set or if I move on to the next exercise. I wanna be able to move as much weight as I can for as many reps as I can. So therefore, that's why I'm choosing to stop doing 2 sets, you know, to incorporate more weight so I have more energy to perform the exercise and get a full set with more weight, you know what I mean? I don't wanna work up all the way to my top set and be so fatigued that I'm only able to get 3 or 4 reps. I still wanna aim to get 8 to 10 reps, 10 if I can. So with that being said, I'm choosing to incorporate more weight for more reps opposed to doing more reps with less weight, if that makes sense. So let's get it. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Played up. Let's get it. Dog food, man, for a real dog, you heard? Keep in mind, guys, I did 30 minutes of fasted cardio this morning, and I went for a walk this morning before I ate. So immediately after my 30 minutes of fasted cardio, I went for a walk. You know, because I focus on getting my steps in as well. So we ain't making no excuses. I'm just saying that to show this is the work that I put in, you know, with intentions and the goal to be the best when it's time to compete. You know what I mean? I ain't ducking no wreck. I ain't looking for no shortcuts. I ain't looking for the easy route. I'm putting in that work. Let's get it. Ducking no wreck, man. Big takeover, you heard? Up. Ooh. 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 Hey, man, you gotta love the ground, man. It's either for you or it ain't. You can't force it to be for you, though, you heard? You know, a lot of guys who force it to be for them. That's why they fall off every chance they get. They duck wreck every chance they get. When they get hard, we go harder, you heard? Let's get it. All right, guys, so we over here at Southside Iron, banging legs on this cybex leg press. I worked my way up to 12 plates. I started with 4 plates, did 2 sets, added 2 plates, 2 sets, added 2 plates, until I got to 10 plates, and then I did 1 set, add 2 plates. So now we're at 12 plates. I'm going to properly show you guys how to perform the leg press, man, because you see a lot of guys load up a ton of weight and short stroke it because they're more focused on moving the weight than getting quality reps. We all want to bang heavy weight, I get it, but it's no purpose to lift a lot of weight if you're not getting the most out of each rep, out of each set. So for starters, me personally, I like to put my feet kind of shoulder width apart, and I place them down so I can target my quads. I already did 6 sets of hamstrings before I started my leg workout. So I like to target my quads when I'm doing leg press. I don't like to come high to target my hamstrings, which is still good money, you know. But when you're coming down, you don't want to bring your knees straight to your chest. You want to open your knees up so you can come and get deeper. The deeper the rep, the better. Don't put your hands on your knees to push the weight up. That's cheating. It's a leg press, not a chest press, right? So let's get it. We're going for 10 reps. Yep, yep. Oh. Deep. Jeez. That there is how you hit the cybex. Alright guys. So we feeling good, so we gonna get on this I don't know what it's called, man. But y'all seen me use it over at the doghouse as well. It's like a variation of squats. Since I'm not doing barbell squats currently at this moment, I do things like this to kind of substitute for those squats. This piece right here is great money, man. So we're gonna start with 4 plates. We're just gonna do 3 sets of these because the legs are already nice and pumped up. And somebody had this mug way too high. Hold on, guys. All right, there we go. Yep, nice deep squats. Oh man, hold on. I'm tripping. Nice and slow. Yep. Ooh, 1 set now, 2 more to go. We're gonna add a plate for the second set. Let's see how that feels. Let's get it. All right, guys. Set 2. Added a plate, so we now have 5 plates. We're gonna go for 8 to 10. Nice, slow and controlled reps, man. Quad dominant squats. You notice, I'm not kicking my heels back. I'm sitting right down in it. Let's get it. Whoosh. Ah. Yep. Here we go. Ooh. Yes, Hersky. Leave it all in the gym, man. Let's get it. Alright guys, so we headed outside to the yard, man. Now, it was meant for me to hit them lying hamstring curls, guys. Cause look where Danny just brought, literally just brung it. Just loaded it off the truck, man. It was meant for me to come hit these lying hamstrings. It's that joint right here. They got this one at American Family Fitness. But y'all see the outside set up. You know, that's some good stuff out here, man. That seal roll when it come to back day, man, game changer. I love the seal roll. This gym and the doghouse are the only gyms in the city with the seal roll. I'm definitely gonna incorporate seal rolls back into my training. Game changer. And y'all see how I always preach, stand parallel to the weight when it come to back movements. Just like how I say, perform your bent over T-bar rolls parallel to the ground. That's exactly how the seal roll is. Parallel to the ground, parallel to the weight. The stretch is so much better. The contraction is so much better. It makes the movement so much harder. I guarantee you won't see too many people loading up 2 and 3 plates on the seal roll when they're doing it the correct way. But let's get to these legs, man. All right, guys, so the first one to break this bad boy in, man. What we got, 70 pounds? We're gonna get this 70. I'll try this joker hot though. Ooh, he had it on that trailer on the back of the truck. This mug smoking hot. So we already 6 reps in. 6 sets in. Okay, man. We already 6 sets in on the hamstrings. So we're gonna do 4 more sets out here. Get that high rep set in, bring them details out on them hamstrings, man. Second set, we're gonna add more weight. Y'all know I like to progress. Weight go up, reps should go down fairly. We're gonna go up to 100. What I said I was doing 3 sets or 4 sets? Can't remember. Whew. I'm gonna do 3 sets and I'm gonna go on the inside, bang 3 sets of leg extensions. They got a leg extension out here that's pretty old school. I might try that one. It's a plate loaded leg press. Quad extension. I'm gonna try that one. I'm gonna switch it up. We got 2 more of these bad boys. Ooh. Yep. Ooh. That's Sersky. So we on to the last 2 exercises. We're gonna do 3 sets of quad extension, 3 sets of calf raises. And we out of here, guys. It's my first time using this one. So let's see how I hit. That was decent. We're gonna add a little weight to see how I feel. This is kind of like the bench press that we had growing up. It had this attachment, but it was also a bench press. Came from Sports Authority. I'm sure a lot of y'all, if y'all old enough, y'all remember Sports Authority. Yeah, we had the bench press, and it had the line hamstring and the quads attached to it. Of course, we didn't do much hamstrings and quads, but we had it. So now we on to the calf raises. Don't skip them calves, guys. You want to be sure you're training them calves. You want to be put together completely, put together nice. You don't want it to be no flaw, man. When you stand next to somebody else and for them comparisons, you want to give them a hard time. You want it to be lights out. You know, you want them to scratch their head trying to figure out where can they beat you. Man, he put together completely from the toes to the top of the head, the crown of the rooftop. Let's add some food. Set 2, added a little weight. Let's see how this feels. Hold on. Okay. Yep, so I see you got to sit up a little forward on here because you're not able to get super deep, a good stretch on it. So the closer you sit, for me, is better. I've also seen older videos of the guys laying down doing it. You would probably have to take a lot of weight off, I'm sure. Set 2 on the calf. Yeah. One last set, baby. Let's get it. All right, guys, so that's it for today's leg session, man. Simple but effective. That's the end of the video, but I am gonna go in and do 3 sets of lateral raises on the raise machine, and I'm gonna do 3 sets of 10 of the ab. So I appreciate you guys rocking with your boy. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, drop 100 in the comment section, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As always, I appreciate you guys. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Holla back at your boy.